And now River. She can't.
Will there ever be another boat?
We have to do some.
How's your mom?
There you go.
All right. Hey.
It was my last birthday. You'd locked yourself away in the knitting room while I was about to start Dad's annual paper chase. Here you are. I'm just about to start the chase. Wanna come?
What's the point?
The weather is beautiful and we could go on an awesome adventure together. Besides, the farm's been giving Dad a rough time. Doing one of his paper chases might take his mind off things.
But there's no prize at the end. There never is.
That's not true. I got a picnic basket last year.
It was Grandpa's old basket, and you never use it. Dad even said that it's not supposed to be a prize, but another clue for the following year.
Yeah, he keeps stalling for time. Guess the only thing that is certain is the escalation of my ever-growing anticipation. Maybe he's just waiting for me to get my license so he can buy me a car. Or a house when I have kids.
Or a walker for when you're an old lady.
That would be amazing. Decades of ruining my legs, chasing clues through town, lead to a golden walker on my 80th birthday. It would be Dad's most elaborate joke. So, that's a no?
I'd rather stay at home and knit.
Well, in case you change your mind, this is the clue I found in the basket this morning. What keeps everyone warm, but not them anymore? Just imagine the glee in Dad's eyes if he saw both of his daughters on one of his Sisyphean goose chases. He'd be so proud. What keeps everyone warm, but not them anymore? Care to make a guess? It would cheer Dad up if you were to finish his chase this year.
As I drive toward you, take a ride into everything that is you. I will try to hold my head up high. Will you guide me through?
Come on, buddy. We're here. Yeah, it's been a long drive. You know how it is. Sometimes it's the distance that draws you the most. Oh, man. Look at that ocean. These people have found themselves a paradise out here. Yeah. You stay here. I have to return this thing. Ahoy there.
you doing?
I sat down and made. Oh, damn.
Pia? What is it?
Eh. Hey.
Hello.
Oh,
Is it? And going by you.
this has been.
Hey. Hey there.
Hey.
Have you finished that depressing ghost book?
Yeah.
Good.
Can you believe that Bodhi came here just 3 years ago? It feels like he's been part of our gang forever. I doubt that he feels the same, though. A signed bootleg of JEU.
Nope.
The slip of paper that guy gave you with his number when we went skating in the city?
Yeah, right.
What are you guys talking about?
They're trying to guess what they put into the time capsule.
You buried a time capsule? What's inside?
River's darkest secret.
We closed our eyes when we put our stuff in. So we only know what we put in ourselves.
You'll only find out what the others put in if you stick around until we dig it up again in 30 years.
That's cool. So, where'd you bury it?
Nice try.
I'm just asking.
Only Eli knows.
Zek told him the contents of the capsule are his present for his 40th birthday, so that he would bury it.
And if there's one thing my brother's protective of, it's his birthday presents. He's our main safety measure.
You must be really optimistic to think you'll still be here in 30 years.
I'd come back for it.
Maybe you will too.
It's a Yesterby thing. I'm not part of that.
Don't say that. You're a Yesterberian now.
Ha! I got it. You put in art prints of that comic artist you adored back then.
My lips are sealed.
I'll leave you to it. See you around.
See ya.
Maybe we should let him put something in.
We can't just break the rules like that.
Connie's right. It's not our fault that he's late to the party.
As if Yesterby was some kind of exclusive club. I'll go talk to him. Bodhi never put anything into the capsule, so we avoided the topic whenever he was around. Do you think Eli still remembers where he buried it? You look so tired, sis. Should I leave for tonight?
No. You must stay. Without you, it's even worse.
All right. I just hate to see you like this.
My little loom. Come here.
Odori.
Who are you?
How was your day? Hey, can I bum a smoke?
I thought you quit.
Hey. Hey, you got a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Hello.
Huh? Today's the day. Develop.
Hey, buddy, I noticed we're behind schedule. Any ideas how we can get some drive into the operation?
Don't worry. Never missed a dead.
Ugh, the lodge is dry. Somehow it'll all work out.
Hey, rest assured it's all good again.
So, what have you been watching lately?
Are you okay, buddy?
Do you remember Lee's welcome party? It was the first and only time I ever saw Mom drunk. Found you. Everyone thinks you left already.
Oh, I did. It's just the fresh breeze that's been keeping me. Well, have fun at the party. Don't stay up too late, you hear?
Connie told me she saw you crying. She's been standing at the window for a while, you know.
Oh, dear Lord.
Do you want to sit with me for a bit? Don't tell me you're jealous because Dad is hitting it off with Lee. I'm right, aren't I?
You know, when we moved here, he used to hide these little messages around the house. I loaf you very much. You are my butter half. He hasn't done that in a long while now.
I'm sure he still loafs you a lot, Mom.
Then why does he look so much happier when he's talking to her?
Because we all do. She is the only one not consumed by the weight of J'aimerais' death. To be frank, a party like this would have been unimaginable a few months ago. We all needed this.
Everything's changing. I don't know if I can keep up with it. But it's good that I have such a smart daughter explaining it all to me.
Isn't that the least I can do?
Oh, I miss his stupid little messages.
Do you think we can get Dad to write her one, just to get her mind off of things for a moment?
Come on.
Hey, did you...
Here I am.
Hey, Mom. Right, let's start with the pews.
Belleville? Here you are.
I need a break.
It's a lot more exhausting than it looks.
Look at us. When we were kids.
Come on. How's your dad?
Can I
No,
What is it?
I can't do this anymore. Let me sleep. Just for tonight.
I'll be right next to you. Get some rest, little sis. I'll wake you in the morning.
rise and shine, sleepyhead? The day waits for no one.
Please, leave me alone.
What is it? Are you feeling sick? You're cold as ice.
I'm just exhausted.
Let me get you something to eat.
Time to wrap this up.
What would you say is my super...
Yo.
Whew.
See.
Hey, I need an...
Hey.
If you want, I could ask Jasper to lend us the car and drive you tomorrow.
That's sweet, but I wouldn't want to risk another squabble with him. We'll just take the bus.
Okay. Suit yourself. Good night, then.
Night.
What's the matter? Tell her that you want her to stay. You were never that shy with me. Remember how scared you were when Lee suggested moving in with you?
I wasn't scared. I was skeptical.
You were scared. It took me weeks to convince you that you deserve someone like her in your life. Don't tell me now that I was wrong. It made you so happy back then. So happy, in fact, that you even changed your mind about me and my own prospects in life. It was the first time you stopped being my doctor and became my friend.
I'm sorry I didn't let you move to the city.
I guess it shouldn't have come as a surprise. You're not really the type for optimism. Be honest. Deep down, you believe that Yesterby will never get over me dying. That you will forever need to be there for them and make their lives bearable. And maybe you're right. Or maybe you aren't. And one day, things will actually get easier again. And when that happens, you want Lee to still lie next to you.
But what if it doesn't get better? It would make her miserable.
Who knows? Can I ask you one last question? Did you really think that I'd never be able to leave Yesterby?
Your immunodefenses were weak. It would have been risky. But I also had a bad day and I was too harsh with you. Would you still be alive if I'd been kinder?
Don't be silly. Questions like that never have an answer. Will you be able to let me go now?
I don't know. I'm afraid of what happens if I can't hear you anymore.
You can always imagine me kicking your ass, just like I'm doing now. Take care, Gallia. Thank you for looking out for me all these years.
All of those people, do they wake up in the dead of night? How many people hear you weeping as they turn out the light? All the days go by with a fight. All the days still glow in dead of night. You and I never let go. You and I never say no. We sew stitches that never dissolve, bridges that feel like they may overflow. All of those people take a little piece of you each day. How many pieces would it take for you to fade away? All the days go by with a bite. All the days still glow in dead of night. You and I never let go. You and I never say no. We sew stitches that never dissolve, bridges that feel like they may overflow. Forgive ourselves for this and other things that we consent to hold us down. I'm releases us from all the shadow people we have cast our lives around, so that we can have a chance of being true and we can grow on fertile ground.
Hey,
Why does Zach want to run away?
Who told you that?
Everyone is talking about. I have a message from Dad.
You're taking your figurines? Hey, Connie.
Yes?
There's something I need to tell you. Do you have a second?
Uh-huh.
After the accident, you asked me what Angie and I talked about during our last session. Well, she told me that she wanted to leave Yesterby. And I told her that because of her immunodeficiency, she couldn't. I think that's why she took the bike out of town that night. I think she was angry and just wanted to get away for a bit.
Thank you for telling me.
I am so sorry.
Would you please go now? I want to be alone.
Yes, of course. Call me whenever you want.
Okay.
You got a minute?
Sure. What's up?
I'll be out of town for a couple of weeks.
Zach? Oatster?
Hey, this has been quite a ride, huh? Do you know if anything's going on with River?
Is your plan to leave coming together?
I just wanted to ask you some.
What is it?
Are you still awake?
I am now.
I can't sleep.
What's wrong?
Angela was in my room.
It was just a dream. She's not here anymore.
River, what happens when you all die? I'm the youngest, so I'll still be here, right?
Oh, we won't just leave you like that. And there will be so many other people in your life by then who will be your age or younger. Maybe Yesterby will even be a bustling town.
Not if the boat lodge fails.
Oh, bro. The lodge is just one idea. I'm sure there will be many more. You want a cuddle?
Yeah.
Come on, then.
I've been thinking about building a stasis engine.
What's that?
It's a stasis engine. It freezes time.
And then?
Nothing will change. No one will leave anymore. Everything will stay the way it is now.
A stasis engine. Why did we never come up with that?
I would never have got that past you.
I guess you're right. I'm so scared of the meeting tomorrow. So far, they've all kept quiet about the project. It's gonna be the perfect opportunity for them to finally vent their anger. Maybe you were right about this whole thing.
Right about what? You can't know what I would have wanted.
Then tell me. If you couldn't do it back then, at least do it now.
maybe I was just scared of the change. Or angry because your dad didn't involve the others, or because it was Jemry's and not my idea.
You were never that petty or selfish, and you were always open for change.
Was I? Maybe I never had the opportunity to find that out about me. But what does it matter? I'm not part of Yesterby anymore.
You are. You always will be.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
Then turn it off.
I can't do this alone, Ange.
Riv, you were always the more grounded one of us. You'll figure this thing out. Do it for the ones that are still here.
When you look above and you feel your body freezing up, it's hard to settle down. When you're holding up the dreams of all the people you still want to be around. When you look within, you radiate the future. Should you hold your ground? Do you feel that love? Do you feel it all around you in the silence of their sound? If you take a second look, do you see them looking down? If you open up that book, every sight and every sound. When you calculate and weigh up your plate, you're hoping you balance every pound, every sight and every sound. Do you feel them all around? You open up the paths for all those people left behind. But when you look above, the future could take away your freedom if you take that second look.
Dad.
And here I am again.
Great. Okay, good. That's the second.
Son, I...
Hey, y'all. As you can see, we've been busy. We may have cut some corners here and there, but still, today you'll be treated to a first glimpse of where we are heading. Please give a hand to my lovely daughter who helped make this happen.
Hey. You know in books when somebody dies and people try to figure out how to cope with it? There's always this one phrase that keeps popping up. She would have wanted us to. She would have wanted us to be happy. She would have wanted us to move on. She would have wanted us to not get depressed or angry or to fight each other all the time. Angela would have wanted all of those things. But there is also one thing that she didn't want. And that's for the boat lodge to happen.
What is she doing? Shh, just let her.
Maybe she feared that it was too controversial, that it would rip apart our community, or that we would lose focus on the problems we already have. Or maybe she was simply afraid of the change it would bring. I thought I knew everything about her, and that I could carry her torch, stay true to what she believed to be right. I wanted to, to keep her alive. But every day working on this felt like I was doing the complete opposite. That said, I think it's best if we decide the next steps together. Question is, should we see this through or not?
No. This is not up for debate. We made excellent progress. We can't back out now.
You know my opinion. But if the majority wants it, I won't stand in the way.
This is not the time to make big decisions like this. I vote against it.
It's a nice idea, but
I can't make a decision now.
Well, I can. This was my wife's dream. It's beautiful, and it means something. You're making a huge mistake if you ignore its potential.
Angie must have had her reasons. She wouldn't spit in someone's food without one.
We only just started, and it's already making us miserable. It has to stop.
Okay, great. Now what? We count votes, and then? We worked so hard to get where we are now. We can't just stop. This thing wasn't even built with our money.
Let's call the investors and figure something out. Are you okay with that, Rev?
It's what she would have wanted.
It's okay. The important thing is that we finally talked about it.
Well, that's it then. Thanks everyone for coming. We'll try to clean up this mess and come back to you.
Rev, honey, are you all right?
Yeah. She just raised an eyebrow at me.
If you can disagree with her, then she is still in your heart.
Dad, I didn't want to put this on you, but I've been looking for a job, and I found 2 really promising openings in the city: warehouse management and one in healthcare. I tried my best. Nothing worked out.
Well, I could offer you carpentry, but I know what you think.
I've been trying so hard to avoid that, but I don't know why anymore.
You've told me enough times. You didn't want to end up like me.
I was such an ass.
Forget about it. Still, if you would be willing to work as a carpenter, I could give Herman a call. He's a colleague from way back. He's still in the business, and I'm sure he'll take you on if he knows you're my son.
It'd be better than nothing.
Just say the word.
Dad, I really do appreciate it. Dad, can we talk?
Yeah?
About me leaving. I gave it some thought, like you wanted me to. It's not just that I feel I don't belong here. I think Angie would have wanted me to go too. So I made up my mind. I'm gonna go soon. You know, I kind of wish you'd have come and told me that you were okay with me going, that you believed in me, but I get it's hard on you. The only thing I ask is that you don't try and hold me back.
I won't.
Tomorrow's the big day. Everything's set. I've never been closer to getting away. It's funny, you know, Angie. Now the day is almost here. I should feel excited. I should be happier than I've been in a long time. But I'm not.
And why's that?
I feel bad for leaving you behind.
When I told you to hold on to me, I didn't mean like the way you did before.
I want it to be.
I know. But I'm not here anymore.
Oh, then what's the point? I'm running from one place where you're not to another where you won't be.
You're not running. You're opening a door.
To where?
To a new dance.
Without holding on to you, I'll fall flat on my face.
Even when I'm not dancing with you, I'll be there to give you rhythm. Never stop dancing. Especially when you're stuck.
Please, don't let go of me.
Don't think twice.
Or your feet will stop.
There you go. I knew you could do it. It's okay, Zek. Wherever you go, you're gonna be just fine.
Where the light gets in, there's a crack in the floor. Where footsteps fell, you come back here for more. You can hold on, there's no time that's too long, so you can let go of those fears. They will always be here, reflected in your tears. Where that love will flow, you will glow in its beam. All those things to come, you can carve out your dream. You don't have to be shaping your future, you just have to open the door. Where the light gets in, there will always be more. Even though you lose sleep at night, dreams of them just a play of light, beaming onto you day and night. It's your time
guess.
You were right. You were right all along. Good morning, all. You might have heard that I'm leaving. Yep, it's true, and it's
not
going down
right
today.
now.
Meet me outside our house if you want to help send me off into the sunset. Cheers. I guess that's everyone.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something. Your mother and I have been discussing what to do with, with Angie's room.
What?
Yeah, your mom doesn't want to change anything, but I suggested that you could make the space yours. Use it as your living room, maybe.
No. It's her room. It has to stay the way it is.
Oh, that's what your mother said. Well, it was just an idea. I thought it would make it easier for us to, go back in there. Never mind.
Who'd have thought Yesterby is finally moving on, and it's happening all without me.
Don't say that.
But it's true. Zek made peace with his dad, and with the boat lodge gone, Jasper and Mom may talk to each other again. Maybe, just maybe they will even try to solve Yesterby's troubles as a community again. And none of it required me.
What if it doesn't lead to anything? What if Yesterby is not moving on, but falling apart? Like a cheap piece of fabric.
Oh, Connie. Do you remember my last day here? Come, find me in my room. I want to show you something. It was still dark when I sat down at my desk. I had barely slept that night, so I thought maybe a bit of writing would help. Then start the day early, surprise Zach, entertain Eli, help Henrietta haul in some fish. You know, be useful. After half an hour staring at the page, I gave up, because what difference would it make? I had been doing all that stuff for as long as I remember, and it led to nothing. With each passing year, the people in Yesterby grew further and further apart. That's when you showed up and said,
Mom won't buy me new buttons. She said I would only use them as eyes on new plushies. She wants me to grow up and make sweaters instead.
I wasn't really up for it, so I got up and you said,
Where are you going?
I don't know yet.
Can I come with you?
Better not. I'm in a pretty foul mood today. I have an appointment with Gallia later. Everyone else will have to wait for a better day. I should be home for dinner, though.
Oh, okay. I'll start work on the Wolpertinger then. All that raw wool on my shelf, it needs to be made into something. Something with antlers, 2 rabbit paws, and a beak.
Mom will freak out when she sees that thing. I'll try not to be too late.
Don't go.
I'm sorry, Connie. This isn't a good time. Raw wool. I like that. See you this evening, sis. My appointment with Gallia was still a few hours away, enough to gain at least a little bit of distance. You went to the window to see where I was going. You watched me head all the way down to the beach. I had been so angry about everyone focusing only on themselves and ignoring the problems of others, but I had broken my promise to help you with your chores that day. Maybe I noticed the irony, or maybe not, but if I did, it certainly wouldn't have helped my mood. So I just sat there, staring out at the sea, wondering about when everything had started to fall apart. And I always ended up with the same day. The day that Jemre died. Well, not exactly the day itself, but all the things that came afterwards. How hard she had tried to hold the village together, and how everything had started to unravel after she was gone. Do you remember those days? They felt like the beginning of the end.
I love what you did with the kitchen. It's very thought through.
Thank you. It was all Jemre's design.
I thought as much. I went to their house today. All they do is shout at each other.
I know. I've been trying to talk to Zek, but he's just so angry. I offered to suspend his exams, to give him time to grieve.
Melville won't make it easy for him.
Well, I might have a solution. Given that the man is always at his best when he's busy, I'm planning to speed up the timetable for the boat lodge. Maybe even Zek can assist him.
You can't be serious.
Why wouldn't I be? It was his mother's project, after all.
You can't just take her idea and make it your own.
I'm sure she would have wanted someone to see it through. It's a great concept. We'll have to change her plans a bit, though, to make up for the money we lost paying for the funeral.
How dare you?
Come on, we need to look to the future.
No, we need to honor our friend. I will not support any of this.
Mom, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just in the area and thought I'd drop by. So
what?
So, how did it go?
It was nice.
And?
There's no chance it'll work out.
Because you don't play video games?
Because we're both not good at long-distance relationships, and I can't move to the city.
Then let her come here. She can move in with you, and her son can take the garden house. I would sell my soul to live in the garden house.
With everyone still in mourning, they would feel very much out of place here. Yesterby isn't ready for newcomers.
So when do you think it will be ready?
I don't know, maybe in a year or two? It depends on whether someone's prepared to step up and fill J'aimerais' shoes. If anyone is still here by then.
Oh, come on, you too now? I've been hearing that all day from Zek. Yesterby was Mom's idea, we just tagged along. Well, if none of you ever believed in it, then you shouldn't have come. As for me, I have no other choice.
I'm just being honest.
Right. Everyone is always talking about leaving. It would be nice to have someone come here for a change.
Damn it, I told her. We should never have come here. This village is a hellhole. It's just work until you die.
Are you thinking about leaving?
You can't expect us to stay.
Your son needs stability now. If you stay, we can help you give that to him.
He won't let you.
What makes you say that?
The fact that he's my son. The only person he ever listened to was his mother. I tell you, if we'd never come here, she would still be alive.
All this happened 3 years ago. Melville never found the strength to move away, and Jasper and Mom had stopped talking with each other altogether. The only good thing was that Lee and Bodhi had come here after all, but they too were showing the first signs of wear. Or yesterby fatigue, as I called it. It was all coming undone, and I'd no idea how to stop it.
If you couldn't help them, how could I? Maybe it can't be stopped.
That's what I thought too. Then I heard it. It came from Melville's house. You could barely make it out against the crushing noise of the sea, but it was there.
You heard Zach play his guitar?
Yeah. After his mom died, Zach had sworn to never play his guitar again, and hearing him now, it was obvious that for years he really hadn't. The rhythm was bumpy, the notes were off, but he didn't care. It was loud and full of energy. That was when I knew that some things weren't as broken as I thought they were, and that even if it all sank to the bottom of the ocean, in time, something would always float back up. You just had to look for it and listen and be ready to notice it when it bobbed its head. Maybe I wouldn't always have to be the knot that ties yesterby together. Maybe for once, I could just be me and they would be them. And maybe that would be enough. And that was it. That was my last day. That's how it ended.
You're wrong.
Where are you going?
This is not how it ended.
No, stop. You shouldn't have come here.
I don't care what you were thinking on your last day. If you had some kind of revelation or found peace or anything, you're still gone. And without you, it's just me. Because you're not really here. I'm just imagining you. Because I can't let you go.
The others heard me as well.
Because they couldn't let you go either. But they probably have now.
You're right.
I'm so afraid of the day when I can't hear you anymore. When I can't remember your voice, or wonder what you would have done or thought.
Even then, something of me will stay behind.
I want you back. I need you back. I want to do for you what you've done for me.
Oh, Connie, don't you remember?
Ugh!
What's wrong?
Gallia sided with Mom over the wheel issue. I tried to talk to Zek about it, but we just ended up arguing. Why do I always have to mess things up, sis? Why can't I be more like you? You never let this stuff get to you.
That's not true.
Then how do you do it?
It's nothing really.
Tell me.
I know it's silly, sis. And it doesn't solve a thing. But whenever I feel like everything's getting too loud, I just close my eyes and listen.
For what?
I don't know. For anything. I just concentrate on my senses.
All right. My eyes are closed. Now what?
I told you it's silly.
I think I must have sat there for half an hour just listening to you knit. At one point I couldn't take it anymore and we continued talking about your new designs, the book you were reading, and how you thought Dad's new jokes had found an unusual edge that you didn't understand. All of that, it made me happy. Just hanging out with you, sis, made me happy. You gave me a place to return to whenever things got too much, and trust when I couldn't trust myself. You gave me a home. Does that sound like me, or like an imaginary voice in your head, pep-talking yourself?
It sounds like you. I miss you.
I miss you too. I miss all of you. Try to remember the good stuff, okay? I'm afraid I have to go now. Will you let me go?
I could never.
I know. Neither could I. Bye, sis. Thanks for everything.
I know it's silly, sis, and it doesn't change a thing, but whenever I feel like everything's getting too loud, I think of you. Of the things you said, the people you loved, the times we shared. I wish I could have seen where you would have gone in your life. I wish you could still be here to see us walk forward in ours.
All those proud and